Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester Chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is DG Chichester, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast.
Be good, kids, or the devil says you'll burn. Anyway, on that cheery note, welcome back to another episode of The Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast. Upcoming star of many TV shows. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, another devil in the Hell's Kitchen of Florida. It is. Because I think it was manwithoutfear.com. I saw, he already has like the things up there. It's like, what shows is Daredevil appearing in? She-Hulk? Echo? Daredevil Born Again. So yes, our boys are going to be all over the place. I was going to say, is Echo next year? So, I mean, he might be making an appearance somewhere every, this year, next year, and then, of course, 2024 is that Daredevil series.
I do look forward to it.
And that,
good lawyer looks like what a bad lawyer.
Oh, my God.
The answer, good lawyers have boobs. Daredevil.
Look good, everything has boobs in his estimation.
Hey-oh!
Whoa!
Sorry, don't mean to be like Russell.
I was going to say, who are you, Russell?
On the milk jugs.
You gotta rub that one in.
Please don't.
Hey-oh! Oh, jeez.
Well, that escalated quickly.
The host of Gamma Charge, the strongest Marvel podcast there is, Justin and that other guy.
What happens when we don't rustle up feedback?
Uh,
Get erased.
Seriously, Justin's going to be helping us out all over in September. Meanwhile, Russell can't pull himself away from that other maniac.
Booty looks good all the time.
How would you know, Matt? You can't see.
Something tells me.
What?
He
Hey-oh! I told you, man. Daredevil sees when he needs to see. Alright, so, before we get to the new anniversary issue, shall we get into this two-parter by our good friend, Mr. D.G. Chichester?
hot flashes.
I know, the minute you see that title, I'm like, knowing him now, that is, that's the first thing he came up with. Hey, fire? Oh, hot flashes!
I mean, I like the cover of the fire back.
Yeah. Yeah, that first cover, I like that first cover.
No, that's like the personification.
Oh, yeah, just leaping in,
Here to take my anger out aggressively.
Well, no, that's what I said. That's what I like about DG's run. It's, you can get issues like this where there's really not even like a super villain. It's just like Matt, and
his inner demons.
Matt caring for the people of New York City.
This is like when the guilt kicks in. I'm a lawyer, but I'm a bit. That's how I take it. It's, I asked you.
That's right, kids, because we'll be talking to him about this in September.
Yeah, this is our prep.
Exactly. This is our
So we get all our stupid theories out so we don't embarrass ourselves.
The Devil You Know episode.
Nobody told DG.
The Devil You Know episode 44. Phil and Lil's show notes, show prep. All right. See, I'm not even making you do prep on vacation. You're welcome.
Well, I know this.
Yeah, so do I.
It never hurts to
Exactly.
sober.
But yes, like we said, Mr. D.G. Chichester wrote these. Scott McDaniel, penciler, inker, Bud LaRosa, colorist, Max
I
Sheely.
wonder if he's related to Sam. No, that's Delaware.
Letterer Bill Oakley, and editors Ralph Macchio and Pat Gari.
Ralph Macchio.
Hiya. What? So, yes, this one opens up with a fire at a pizzeria.
Someone say there's a bun in the oven.
I thought you were going to make the joke.
No. Well, DG even makes the joke in this. It's like, oh, the pizza's so hot it takes the roof off your mouth. But yeah, there's a fire at this pizzeria. Daredevil comes swooping in. Here's 2 heartbeats. There's 2 teenagers in this bathroom, but only the girl is alive. So he gets her out. Oh, look at this. Again, these weren't on Marvel. These were not on Marvel Unlimited. So
Really?
yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been Will who was saying I don't know if it's just a theory, but I mean, it sounds good to me. It's like, how they probably pick and choose what goes on the app first. If it was collected in like some kind of trade or something.
That makes sense.
Because
Honestly, I think it's
maybe, because I know like the Chichester run, like it goes to 300, the end of the Fall of Kingpin. And then I think the next issue isn't until 319, the first part of Fall from Grace.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that little gap, do you really need it?
I do. I mean, all the Chichester stuff is,
I'm just saying that's what Marvel's like, I guess we don't.
it just seems so random and arbitrary to me.
It's arbitrary. Like, honestly, I just think it's whenever the interns get around, because they're doing
I guess.
honestly, that's what
Yeah.
it feels like, especially on so.
But I'm looking at these original issues. I see this 2-page ad for the Sega Genesis, the Ninja Turtles game, Lilith Hellfire.
I own it.
I'm sure you do.
Flecking dust sword.
Speaking of people who have their origins tied to Daredevils.
I know.
Oh, did you see that link I sent you? I guess Walmart's selling those turtle packs. It's like comics, and then there's like a figure in each one.
Yeah.
Lil's like, they're on the way.
Actually, no. It's
Mm.
there are some pretty cool crossovers.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Is that those Power Ranger Ninja Turtle ones? Yeah.
No, those are.
I knew it.
But I'm excited. I'm more excited for Daredevil. Like, it's so hard. Like, actual official Daredevil. Like, everything I have is
Yeah.
a couple of pop stuff.
I mean, over the years, they've done stuff here and there, but
It's very.
yeah,
Even when that show was out, you found more Punisher scares.
exactly.
I definitely need some Electro.
Get some more yellow suit Daredevil merchandise.
No.
I know Charlie Esser was arguing with someone whether that was black or red.
It's okay. It's red, blue. Yeah. No, red, blue. Yeah, red, blue.
How badly does alcohol poisoning kill your retinas? Anyway,
Well, to be fair, he's still in that generation. So are you. Sorry.
there was what?
Lead paint.
Oh.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm
And
not.
asbestos in your schools.
Yes, but I'm not living in an 8x10 cell either.
Touche.
Tristan, get some more chips off the wall. I got the dip. So yeah, Daredevil gets this girl out of the burning pizzeria. We see.
I'm not how we belong.
Oh!
Nobody tell Will.
Oh, yeah. Well, true.
I'm just in
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
What?
I'm just in today.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, we start getting our list of suspects here. Video.
Done it. Who done it?
That's right. That's what I love. And again, it's a mystery. It's a mystery.
Almost like black.
Well, that's what I was going to say. This is some of the stuff we should be getting for Batman too. Just mystery, urban mysteries, and
What's weird is they do that in the offshoots, but hardly. I wonder what's missing in Detective.
I don't know if they think like. Well, again,
I feel like every big arc should be like a mystery to solve. Like, is it just me? I mean,
most of them.
Batman and Scooby Doo team up for a reason. They're solving mysteries, bro.
Do they? Again, you always say it's like. Do they think the audience is stupid? Do they think it's?
Like, what was that? Batman's Grave or whatever. That was a really good book.
Yeah. And again, it's like if you're gonna give me like 6-part arcs, if you're gonna drag out some stories, how about
Mystery makes sense if you need to drag an arc out.
make it a mystery? Give us clues
I
every.
don't think people know how to write this though. I've been
Maybe.
watching TV lately, and I just feel like, so if you can't do it, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, Detective Comics for Detective something.
Yeah, pretty much every SVU anymore. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's that guy.
The guest star? No way.
Or I'm like, who have we seen on screen already? Must be that guy.
Although to be fair, it's pretty.
That's true. That's true. It's like, they seem to have caught the guy after the first 10 minutes. He can't be him. But Video Vincenzo.
And worst of all, Video Oh, you know I'm gonna run. I'm like, so you're in your Stan Lee bag with that one, huh, bud?
Oh my! Oh, was he? Was this based on some guy from film school?
Oh my god! I bet you it was.
And then Charlie Garzon.
Hey man, they got somebody with the last name. Oh, that's okay.
I know. I love he's gonna attack these firemen because he.
Oh no! Wait. Worst of all, Annie Antonelli. There was somebody worse.
But I just love when Charlie's about to attack those firemen and Daredevil just catches the axe. He's like, let them do their job.
E2, Brutus, E2. The police do their job, bud. How about you go back and actually help some clients? No, freaking lawyer film.
A lot of the time, I get you, but I mean, at least this time he's saving some cops or firemen from rushing into that burning building.
Their job. It's what they're trained for. Is that suit even fire resistant? Retardant? Or whatever they call it? You know what I'm talking about?
I know, but you know, some of those guys might have families. You know, who does Matt have?
He has us. We're his family.
I know. And I'm sure you appreciated this point most of all, Lilith Hellfire. Thank God the guard dog wasn't on duty tonight.
I told you I had to stop watching Sandman. They killed 2 precious little ants. No!
Wow.
Do that in 2 episodes back to back. No. I'm not gonna keep watching. I finished it.
I saw. Did you watch the 2 bonus episodes?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No. One day I
I
might.
think you'd like it if you ever read it.
That's probably why it's not high on my list because I never really read any of the comics.
Well, yeah, no game is an acquired taste. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
If you don't smoke doobies or do ayahuasca, it's probably not. I'm just gonna be real.
okay. I was gonna say I want to try them one
It's
day,
great,
but
though.
yeah.
But you have to. It's like you have to like drill down. You have to like carve out a whole weekend, and then there's all these other little offshoots. You can fall down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just need time. Like I said, I think tomorrow my Savage She-Hulk omnibus comes that I got on sale.
Ooh. As you know, I've broken.
What? Oh yeah. But again, like I said, I've only seen it full price in the stores, so it's like Amazon when it was like $62. Like, oh yeah.
I know, that's why I'm so jealous. I'm like, I have to buy my Funko.
oh, because of your move. Oh damn. Now you know Ray's pain.
Nah, I mean,
No, but
I'm still in the NAFTA agreement.
I mean,
Still in the NAFTA agreement.
I mean paying extra.
Actually, I'll probably end up. But I just mean Amazon usually has like $4.99. Bare minimum.
But again, yeah, I mean, I think I've said this to DG before, but this makes sense to me, like Daredevil trying to put clues together and stuff with those hypersenses.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, but also people like to pretend like he's a dumb guy because he acts like a dumb guy. I like when he gets to be.
Well,
I mean, originally a gifted lawyer
yeah.
in school.
Well, again, I think writers have at some point.
Lost that to him.
Well, they started to confuse, he had like his Bruce Wayne persona, except, it's like, oh, hey, it's the clueless blind guy. And at some point,
honestly, that's kind of a detriment because every single blind person that I've ever met are overly capable.
Oh, yeah, but
Overly capable.
that was just to protect the secret identity. And at some point, some writers just got, I don't want to say confused, but they just basically confused the trope with, oh, hey, this is reality. And it's like, no.
Yes. I would love it. Try to give it a go at action. We've never tried that yet. Just being a good lawyer, maybe hanging up the old Billy Club. Or just like an art.
I don't know. In the early days, he could do it all, but
Well, he could.
yeah.
He thought he could. But we as an audience.
Well, he would swoop in and win the case, but meanwhile, it's like Foggy did all the legwork, and or whoever was running that office, yeah.
That's what I mean, though. Like action, not swoop in and glide off of people's work. Like
Exactly.
that's all. I would love to see Daredevil akin to the Hulk. That's all.
Oh, instead of Born Again, it should
This
have.
is why I like the movie with Ben Affleck and John Favreau. There, I said it.
Instead of Born Again, it should have been Daredevil Attorney at Law.
Daredevil Esquire.
Nelson and Murdoch.
I mean, honestly, with all, you never go wrong with them.
Oh yeah.
Any network gets in trouble, you're either gonna have your propaganda drama, or you're gonna have a lawyer drama, or you're gonna have a met drama. Those are like the 3 surefire procedurals that will get you an audience. That's all that I'm saying.
And again, I don't know what they're doing with that Daredevil the new series, but it's like, again, yeah, you could do a procedural, you could do the legal stuff, you know.
I mean, honestly,
Bring those old people in.
no shade to Charlie Cox or whatever. I liked all the pro characters in there, like Daredevil, which is kind of the opposite of the comic book. I hate all the pro characters outside of Foggy. So,
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I mean, the Netflix series was good, but I don't think they gave him everything they could.
do what they need because of the parameters.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Why were we the first?
We're doing me now.
Well, I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not worshiping at the House of Mouse here, but I'm saying like it's very much the old factor where they couldn't because there were restrictions.
Yeah.
Really wanted to.
Well, that's why I'm excited for Born Again, even though we're not.
They're literally telling us, "Hey guys, we're making it up to you. This is official Tishel. We're all in. Welcome back.
Everything's open. Nothing. Hail.
Yeah, nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
Although,
Did you see that? Supposedly they had some picture and he was in the white suit. So.
Okay.
So yeah.
Got his ass kicked in prison and set him straight, huh?
We're doing me now.
Kingpin cosplay, you say? I'll be Electric. There's our Halloween.
There you go. Again, I don't know, for Halloween, and then there's another convention in December. I'm like, should I pull the trigger on that Mr. Knight cosplay I've seen? Although, hey, man, yeah, Daredevil, man, setting the trend, man. Hey, what, you didn't hear about that show that's coming in 2024?
Exactly.
All right, I'm sure Lilith loved the scene with Matt and Karen.
You know, she is pretty tolerable. I will give that to you. I just don't like her as an honor. Like, I love old Karen, like original stuff.
Yeah.
She was like more, like she is not very in it. It burns my buns, bro.
Yeah, she just lays around in current. She's dead.
I mean, with all the evolution of Mary Jane, Karen has been a de-evolution, and you know who? Oh, what a kill for!
Exactly. I was going to say, page 13. Do we need to remind it she's a porn star? Or it was?
I mean, that's tame compared to stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've been desensitized.
I mean, yeah, but at this point, yeah, they're not back together yet, because Ann had broken them up, and it's like we hadn't seen her until DG comes back, and it, brings her back. And I like here where it's basically, she's just basically a foil to talk about this case and stuff. Although why we didn't use Foggy, I don't know.
And Karen's more contentious.
Yeah.
And we'll ask them about it. Like, nobody wanted to touch Karen with a 10-foot pole, but yet here you are.
You brought her back.
I think she's interesting how you have to have a light.
Yeah, and again, it's like, at this point, it's like, I don't think you had a ton of choices for love interest,
Yeah.
Supposedly Elektra's dead.
It's better than doing, I mean, he could have gone the route that a lot of people did, a shekel.
Exactly.
Like looking at modern comics, I appreciate the restraint.
Could have dated one of Captain America's exes. He has at least 2 lawyers on the list. Bernie.
Like I said, I don't care what Captain. He saved all his life. I don't care. That's my headcanon. You can't take it away.
What, Diamondback got sloppy seconds?
I mean, Bernie's more down to earth. Like, it just, for me, it just...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were living in the same apartment building. I get you.
You know, a little late night stuff,
So then we actually get in court.
Like, how long has it been since we've seen him in a court?
He didn't.
Where he wasn't on trial.
Well, in this era, he didn't get his law license back until like 300. So that is the thing. It's like, he loses it, in Born Again, which is like, in the 220s.
Which is what Marvel said. We're not doing another law drama. We're just going to tell you that right
I know.
now. Get your hopes up.
I mean, he helped run that law clinic and stuff, but I mean, he officially wasn't a lawyer for like almost like 60 some issues, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, not that it really affected it. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, really.
It made him better. Honestly, losing his law license made him better. Like, I don't know how to feel about that.
You don't need a law license to go on an ayahuasca trip. Oh my god.
I mean, like, honestly, though, I just, that's my whole time. Stuff was going on in North. Nope, that's just mad on ayahuasca. That never happened.
Does this prosecutor look like Tatiana Maslany to you?
She does have it
let's just say the curly hair. She's wearing a green suit. that visionary.
As long as she's not wearing a purple.
That visionary. That seer. DG Chichester. Did he call it in 1993?
That would be fun.
She-Hulk, yeah.
But then the pictures already hit.
And, yeah, Stan Lee in his alliteration. Matthew M. Murdoch. Yes, remember, kids, the M stands for Michael.
Triple M.
So I love how it's like, oh, yeah, does this girl have any defense? And she's like, no. And then Matt swoops in to be the defense attorney. But it's like, they have to give you, a lawyer, right? Even if it's a crappy one, right?
You really don't want the listen. No tea, no shade to public. My best friend, she is pro bono. She had to, but yeah, their office is in the same office as the prosecutor. In their best for their so no, you shouldn't get a defense attorney.
Yeah, but
That's just the way of American justice. I'm sorry,
but just the look here, where she has no lawyer. Doesn't that make you look extra guilty if you're sitting there accused and you have no lawyer and you're like this teenage girl?
Sometimes public defenders' logs are so deep that they miss your
Oh.
and stuff like that as well. Like if you don't have money on that, it's
Yeah. But no. Speaking of that, yeah, we get the scene with Daredevil and Video Vincenzo. No, speaking of pro bono, this is the material that taught. This is the material that taught me the term pro bono in 1993. Yep.
I think what was that Nicholas with T.L.E. of the Family Man? That's the movie that taught me pro bono.
Hey-oh.
That's where I get to do it. Lawyers do it for free. You're not getting paid for this. Listen, that movie has got Don Cheadle too. Please go watch that.
Taya Leone taught a lot of boys pro bono.
F in the chat for her.
Oh. Was it hooking up with David Duchovny? But yeah, so what video in exchange for telling Daredevil what happened that night, he's like, yeah, let me get some video of me punching you out, and he doesn't tell me he loaded his fist with a roll of quarters.
It could have been worse. It could have been a sock full of hot nickels.
Couple
The homie don't play that. Boom.
couple pool balls in a sock.
Just hot nickels.
Wow. So yeah, basically it's his turn of his side of things. Yeah, the teenagers are talking and basically got a loan shark and an arsonist there that night. I know. Basically,
All the pizza joints in all the world, she had to come walk into mine.
the loan shark threatening them, and then the arsonist just like, oh hey, yeah, I can take care of your problems. Yeah.
It's another night in the
And maybe this is around the time. It was before that I fell in love with this Daredevil, but just moments like this where, while they're talking, you'd see him just like loading the quarters back into his fist, and he's like, hey, oh, Video, you forgot your quarters, and punches him in the face with those quarters. I'm like, my petty lord. punches him, and then Video smacks that camera, breaking it against the wall. So, and then our petty lord leaps off the roof backwards and is like, pro bono. Oh, and then this scene with Charlie, I love this. Oh, you love this car, eh? Does he threaten a loved one? Yes, his car. He catches the dude's cigarette. Like, tell me a good story. I'm gonna burn your car. So yeah, we again get Charlie's side of events because he was the loan shark. And he's like, no. He's like, I didn't burn the place down. He's like, you want someone for arson? Go see the arsonist. Benny the Torch. Yeah, flame on, seize.
Oh no, use guys.
I'm surprised DG didn't throw in some joke like that. Do what you gotta do.
Just needed a baloney to south of.
Exactly.
Kind of off the
So the issue ends with Mary, the teenage girl, visiting her boyfriend's grave, and Matt's like, swearing to put this right.
It's in the grave. If Batman's taught us anything, kids, somebody's getting
again, man.
somebody's becoming a mentally damaged narcissist.
Are you a true superhero if you don't swear vengeance over someone's grave? floating heads of guilt and all.
Oh, shout out to She-Hulk, who their great power comes.
Yes.
Love that for us. I was just like, not gonna say it. Okay.
Oh my god. What version is that, Lilith Hellfire, when she says, I have to keep myself from murdering mansplaining men every day?
Yep, relatable.
We're doing me now?
It might be a little woke feminism for some people, but I want to let you know that when you're like, probably,
I was gonna say,
probably hate you with a seething rage underneath.
I mean, I'm not a woman, but even listening to that, I was like, I didn't think woke. I thought, okay, this sounds like it tracks. Like, it sounds like it tracks. I can see Lilith Hellfire vigorously.
Listen, she went to law school at UCLA. You can't gather that from the background. That's enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you grew up in California. Does that track?
It tracks everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I figured.
It might piss some people off, and then all the nerd boys go, well, actually, She-Hulk. Exactly.
This new woke Hulk, yeah, she's been around since 1980, dude.
Capitalistic cash grab, I'll give you that.
Well, yeah, they wanted to tie up the rights, and no one used the female version of Hulk, but...
That's the biggest criticism that I have.
But, I mean, then you can make the argument if they didn't do anything with her, but I mean, how much are they...
Yeah, I'm glad they did. It's pretty... That one's a capitalist.
Hey-o.
Working out your issues, I get it.
Well, that's Sean Byrne, so...
Burn.
Slot did some weird stuff, too, and we'll probably get to the TV.
I mean, there was the good stuff and not so good stuff, but I think even more than, like, Jessica Drew, it's like, it seems like She-Hulk, she's been in comics pretty consistently since her debut.
Yeah, but they're very short ones.
I know, but even like when she loses like her own book, like then she went to the Avengers, then she went to the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that was actually good. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love that.
Honestly, I don't like. I'm a fan, but like I don't mind when they change Fantastic, except for like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That I don't.
Yeah, I think that She-Hulk that made the most sense. Yeah, and it made the most sense. It's like, Ben Grimm was looking for someone to replace his power set. That makes sense. And it's like, now you inject another woman on there, Now it's like 50-50. It makes sense. She's not going to run off the left ferry to get her $200.
I just love the fact that I'm pretty sure Luke Cage is dead. And Reed was just like, this doesn't pay. Who are you, Spider-Man? Are you broke, sir? Yes. Don't give me my money, you damn.
All right, this cover for 313 is very misleading, and I'm sure DG will tell us he had nothing to do with it.
He disavows all knowledge.
That's basically like a guy standing in the background saying, go to places, Daredevil, ha ha ha. And it's just like, really? I mean, again...
It's so cold.
Exactly. And again, it's like, once we've, at the end of this issue, we'll find out who's behind that artist, and they didn't want Daredevil anywhere near this. It's like...
Which is funny, it just reminds me of Six.
What?
In the...
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I mean, the drama queen.
The Crow, anyone?
Exactly. Oh, they were so trying to change. We'll get into it. We'll discuss them.
Oh, yes. Next year, kids. Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think maybe should we do that January so that, like, sits there all year?
I wanted to do it on its anniversary.
Okay.
In January, that's fine.
No. What month was that?
I want to say it's August.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if we should do it early in the year just so...
I know it was in the summer.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Was it in the summer? I thought it was, like, earlier, like, February or March, but I can't remember. Again, what was that, 2003? I can't...
Yeah.
It's only 19 years ago. Everyone's Googling now, kids.
Don't mind me. Keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, no, this issue opens up with Benny the Torch on a job, and Daredevil just
Oh, you're right. February 1st.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was early. I didn't think it was summer.
Was that Electra that came out?
Maybe. Was that the same year? It was either the... It was pretty close.
I can't even stay awake.
I know. The only time I've stayed awake...
2005?
Oh, it was 2 whole years? I didn't seem like that was that long after, but...
Well, we very rarely got superheroes back
Yeah, true. And
Work with Blade, Raimi's Spider-Man.
yeah, and again, I didn't even see Elektra in theaters. Thank God I would have fell asleep. Yeah, our superhero movie brackets, that was the first time I've ever stayed awake through Elektra.
Not in this city.
I know, I'm just like...
Well, it's the first time I ever finished the Green Lantern movie.
It's like I had pulp in my eye. Get it back!
There may or not have been 3 monsters involved. Just hopped up on caffeine. When's it over? My skin's on fire.
Oh, look at this ad for the Game Genie. I had that.
I had a Game Genie because I cheat. I love mods. I'm not even going to hold you. I love mods. My Sims 4 game is so packed with mods.
Oh, I loved codes.
Yes.
Hey, Silver Surfer game. I'm invincible. Okay, let's fly through this thing real quick.
Kids today have no idea with the custom-made mods.
Exactly.
You had to get a physical thing.
I love that I was invincible in that Silver Surfer game because at the end you get to...
It was so hard.
You literally blast Mephisto in the face. I love it. Hey, but no, I'd like the art here. You know, when he's going to get Benny the Torch, so you get like Daredevil in the flames and stuff.
Yeah.
What? Spider-Man 30th anniversary. Yeah.
30?
In '92, yeah. So we've now doubled that little part.
I've lived long enough. I was trying to make it to 429, but I don't know.
We are now as far from 1992 as 1992 was from Spider-Man's first appearance. So
I gotta go. I don't like this.
so yeah, so the building's falling apart around them.
Fire.
And Benny actually catches fire, so Daredevil wants to pull him out. And
What are you doing, hothead?
it's basically like, what are you doing? I gotta beat the flames off. Punch him in the. No, I think an open hand will work better than a closed hand. But no, it's like this Daredevil saves everyone. This ain't no Christian Bale Batman.
Speaking of sympathy.
Oh,
Yeesh.
what Christian Bale Batman?
Oh,
I'm not gonna
good
jump
for
on that
you.
bandwagon of hating that movie. It did so much. It did as much as for DC.
Oh yeah.
For better or for worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good for you.
And again, it looks it looks like the greatest movie of all time compared to the Batman movie that came before it. What? Well, Batman Begins, compared to Batman and Robin, looks like.
I have an appreciation for 89 now, but it's not. This is not what I want.
I know it's not the best, but I'm still watching.
I've just lost my appreciation.
Oh yeah, I was still watching Batman Returns the other day, and
No, the sequel. I don't even know. Like that was too much.
I love they tried to sell Happy Meal toys off that thing.
Not try. They did, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
And they wonder why us millennials are.
Just the P I was looking for. But we're gonna sell Happy Meals off.
No, let's just all be thankful that Johnny Depp wasn't Batman and Helena Bonham Carter wasn't Catwoman. Let's just all be thankful for that. There is a universe somewhere where that happened, buddy.
Hey, at least they gave us Paul Rubens as Penguin's dad, which they brought back in Goth.
I know. That's the only thing that made sense of the whole damn movie.
Anyway,
The movie is chaotic.
and he was on there for what, maybe 2 minutes in the beginning. I love this fancy man, just setting off that fire alarm with his billy club.
I'd love to get
Hey-oh! I know, man.
a lot of practice.
Whoa!
I
I
mean,
love that radar sense. That's probably what get part of the perfect aim there.
yeah, that's why
Stick envy.
that works.
So yeah, all the emergency people show up, and it's like, yeah, Benny the Torch is gonna live, but he ain't talking. He's on a mess of painkillers. So Batman, or I just said Batman, Daredevil.
Sorry, Ray. Phil's got brute.
Sorry, I don't want to get you too excited, Ray.
Batman, my favorite character.
Over 44 minutes in, Ray thought he was so close. He was like, yes! Oh.
Sorry, I said your favorite character instead of Daredevil, Ray.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Better bleep that out. Son.
I don't know. Will that call more attention to it? Because if I bleep it, he's going to know what I said.
That's what makes it so great.
Twist that knife, Lil. So yeah, Daredevil is talking to the fire captain. And then here we go, page 12. Him and Foggy are going over that evidence again. Boy, think how much more smoothly this process would go if he knew you were Daredevil. But alas, another 30-some issues.
The build-up was up.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they never went back on that. I believe Mr. Jam DeMatteis did that, but I'm like, do you think they were just like, he's dropped that secret on every girlfriend he's pretty much had. It's like, so it's about time he just like shared it with his best friend.
We all knew.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're not discreet at all.
Exactly.
He's not. He's reckless.
I know. He thinks he's discreet, but he's not. Look what they're eating. Pizza. Which pinup? At the end we get a Prowler pinup. What? Was it ripped out?
Yeah, I probably ripped it.
Oh, you wanted. I was gonna say, did you buy one where someone was just like they wanted a Prowler pinup? But yeah, because I was advertising because I guess Scott McDaniel worked on a Prowler miniseries. See, why couldn't they advertise this Daredevil book at this time and other people's stuff? Come on.
Meanwhile, Daredevil got no freaking traction.
I mean, that's what Chichester said. He's like, basically had to pay for his own promotion at one point.
That's insane.
I know, especially consider now, how big Daredevil is. It's like, really? Once again, 1993, man. If you weren't Spider-Man or the X-Men or the Punisher, oh my God.
Or Ghost Rider.
Yes, but imagine a world, kids, where the Punisher had 3 ongoing books?
Yeah, we lived in the world, bro.
It was either 2 or 3. Yes, every month, kids. Punisher got 2 to 3 ongoing monthly books.
That fizzled hard, though.
Oh yeah. Once it crashed hard, but
Wow.
but there was at least a handful of years there, where multiple times a month you got Frank, yeah.
If I ever went back, I don't know that I'd say it. I don't know. I'd be like, bro, just hold on to your rights just a little bit long. No, go ahead, sell it.
Again, Daredevil only had,
To this upstart called Amazon.
Punisher was getting more monthly books than Daredevil. Do we only have Hulk, Fantastic Four?
I mean, Hulk only ever
Hulk only need one.
need to be smashed.
Hey-oh. No, Jen on the
Free to send that over to John.
now Jen on the other hand.
Exactly.
So now Daredevil's back at the fire station, and it's basically like, oh yeah, the job at the pizzeria was such an amateur job. It couldn't have been Benny the Torch. But then he goes to talk. But then Matt Murdock, attorney at law, goes to talk to the owners of the pizzeria. This old couple. Oh, there's the dog. And the husband's like, talking about the dog Corky, who grew up there. He watched over it every day of his life. And Matt's like, every day and every night. I love how Matt's petting the dog. He's like, that doesn't smell like fire to me. And then I believe he finds the picture that was missing from the pizzeria. That picture of the wife's parents. I'm sorry, but why would you hang a picture of your parents in your business?
Lots of people do. Obviously, you've never been to a New York pizzeria.
I guess, but it's like if you looked at those walls, they had celebrities up on that wall. I'm like,
well, maybe not on that wall, but in the back, there's dollars, stuff like that. Yeah, if you've ever been to a pizzeria.
Yeah, I know, but
it's authentic.
Maybe it's just the art, but when Daredevil's searching, it kind of looks like, they were hanging there in the middle of Spider-Man and Jay Leno. It's just like.
Well, and if you love your parents, that's great. I'm just saying, it happens.
That's true. But I love how Matt's like, see, here's where the.
If they're a pizza place, I'm just assuming they're Italian. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. True. I love him play. Well, again, this is the thing of him playing up the blind man routine. It's like, oh, can I have a glass of water? And then that's where he finds the picture and everything.
These pretzels sure are making me thirsty. Mark your bingo cards.
Who put cookies in his mouth? Oh my God, Elaine's sleeping with that old guy. Lil's Hellfire's like, I cannot feel that energy at all.
Yeah, I reject that energy.
Even Jerry's like, would he date a woman that old? She would have to be very
Listen, she pops out the dentures. It's all good, bro.
Oh, okay.
No offense, Phil. I find most of them.
Well, I knew that.
Most men are disgusting, so I'm just saying.
Popping out the teeth.
Is that a sentient tongue? It gums.
Oh!
Get ready for the Salty and Petty show coming in January. Where the humor is crass.
Oh my god, I should cut out that clip of you just saying I find most men disgusting just to play it for Justin. He'll be like, I hear you, sister.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I want that to be
Superior puss.
Oh my god, no. It would take more work on my part, but like find like the best Lilith Hellfire clip of the week, and then every episode of Salty and Petty just play. It's like previously, and it's just like I find all men.
context dropped this. Out of context.
I find most men absolutely disgusting. Oh, but come in.
No, not you. I said most.
I know. I didn't say me. I'm just saying,
If it doesn't apply, let it fly.
I find most men disgusting, but oh, hey, I still want you all to listen. Come on. Whoa. And then we're back to threatening Charlie. This time he's going to drop an engine block on his car.
Not the car. We love the car.
Everyone has their thing in this issue. A dog or a car. Basically, and again, it's just like, Charlie's like, oh yeah, they were in debt to me big. Oh, and then he checks out the pet kennel. Yes, that dog was locked up that night. Well, it's better than death, Lil Hellfire. I'm like, why didn't they just keep that dog in the apartment? But maybe it's so the neighbors didn't get suspicious. I don't know. But yeah, then Matt's talking to Lisa again, basically like, you gotta confess. And then once again, we see what happened that night, because Matt's like, I know you don't want to tell your mother, but tell your mother, because, okay, Lil Hellfire does not feel this energy, but yes, Lisa's pregnant. I know it didn't happen in the pizzeria, but, she got that pepperoni. Well, so yeah, we see the whole thing, how they ran in the bathroom, and then the fire started. They couldn't get out. And Marky died. And then the issue ends with Daredevil goes to see the owners, and it's like, I know it was you. I know you burned it for the insurance money. I love how he just like hits their mailbox with that billy club. It's like, don't you even. So I guess, does he not turn them in? Because all. Well, it's not Christmas, Bill, because he burns that check.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I could take you in, but here you go. He burns the check. Yes. I guess maybe there wasn't enough physical evidence, because like even Lisa didn't see them set the fire. So.
That's how it goes in Hell's.
But I love it's just like, yep, you ain't getting this money. My petty lord. Haha. All right. So what did you think, Lil?
That's a fun little miss. I love a little arson. I do. Those are good.
I know.
If you're actually really into arson stories, they actually have like in real life. There's the serial arsonist. Sure, you got that. Or you got the people that want to burn it down. There's that. Sometimes it's an electric. Just you know what I mean? Like it's just always something.
I know. And again, it's like it's hard sometimes because
serial arsonists there's actually a lot of them. They're very hard to.
Oh yeah, because you're burning the physical evidence. But yeah, I can't wait to talk to that madman about this next month.
What file inspired this?
I guarantee you he had clippings and magazines where it's like, there was,
He's like, no, my favorite pizza brand.
Oh, maybe. See, because I was going to the route where it's like, he probably read something where it's like, there's, however many arsons in New York every year.
Exactly. It wouldn't have been funny. He's like, no, actually, funny. That's what inspired this story.
Yeah, me and my old, movie school buddy, Video Vincenzo, went there every Saturday. Oh, I hope there's some kind of personal story there.
We're gonna start out. Okay, so Lilith and I have this bet. Was it a clipping or was it a personal story that inspired it?
Exactly. Could be a little both. If he had all that material on it. All right, you want to talk about the new one?
Yeah, let's do it. It's serviceable.
Number 2/650. I know, legacy numbering.
Although, shout out to the next.
We can get to that one day. Yes, that's a. I wouldn't say Mister.
Dream of Electra you had there, bud.
Hell. Oh, please don't act like you were above that as a teenager.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. It's relatable.
And there's a new version of, well, it's not Mr. Fear, but oh yeah, we're gonna get to that someday.
Okay.
Especially, we'll have to talk that with Chichester. Talk that with Chichester too. So begin with this wet dream.
I feel like that's Matt's every time.
Hell, and again, I think Chichester even said, that was kind of thrown in because they kept playing with the idea of bringing Elektra back. But speaking of Elektra, although I mean this is the second issue and we haven't got a ton of Elektra. Well, Savage Avengers, but yeah, I hope maybe after the whole hand thing, maybe she'll get her own book.
I hope so. I mean, that's what they feel like they were prepping us for, and now they're kind of like.
Again, I just wonder if it's going to be at the end of the hand stuff. She'll go off and have her. It'll break up Matt and Elektra. She'll go off to have her own book. He'll put on that yellow suit.
Well, listen, it's not like Daredevil, Elektra, it's not.
No,
it's not their end game. So.
It's always hit and run.
Like literally.
We're on both sides. It's not just he ain't taking advantage of her. Well, yeah, I mean, look at that Elektra. That Woman Without Fear miniseries. Was that issue 1 where she's just like, yeah, I got what I came for.
Relatable content.
Or she'll just do him in the middle of a lake or something. All right, so yeah, what did you think about this whole thing with this guy's basically claims he's been pulling the strings on Matt for years?
Not hard to do.
I know.
But there's something behind it.
Yeah, well, because he says like a voice talks to him, so I wonder. Oh.
Instantly. I mean, that's my gut reaction.
Or could it have been Mike Murdock with that Infinity Stone?
Ooh, but I thought we were done with that.
I know. Well, maybe what.
Shout out to them for more restraint for this 5-minute book. By the way, I have to give credit where credit is.
Yeah.
This could have been a $10 book. They could have.
Yeah, that's true. But is it just like, oh, hey, it's not Spider-Man?
Exactly. But they could have tried it, and I think people would have bought it at night. If they gave it the $9.99.
Yeah. And again, I mean, we get some pinups in it, but it's like most of this is just like pretty much one big story. Yeah, there wasn't like backups. There was that one page little the mini marvels, but besides that, it's pretty much one story.
I was shocked. Like I said, I don't feel like we need to do that for.
Yeah, no, we got to know.
Every 100, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, we got one, extra size story. We got one page of mini marvels. Then you basically just got that cover gallery.
They did.
I was gonna say, how many covers did you get, Lil Hellfire?
Only got 3.
Only 3? Okay. I just got the one, but I might, if I see a nice enough one, I might get another one.
I'll probably try to. My guy usually has
Oh, you know what my guy does? Well, like when they do that, and like he doesn't want it. 1 in 25 is not bad, but if they have like a 1 in 100 or something, and he don't want to order 100 books of that title, like him and the guy down the street, they'll like order books together and like split it. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'll take the 1 in 100 this time. You take the 1 in 100 next time or whatever. Capitalism, baby. It's like, I know, but you're trying to get one over on us, Marvel. Haha. Yeah, because they seem to have like a pretty good system going. Because I know I went in there the one time and he didn't have something. He's like, oh yeah, let me call Roy down the street, and and Roy didn't have it either. That's right, kids. Go see Elvin at Infinity Comics.
Or if you're in Florida, you can.
And I should have been like, wait, you don't have that issue? Well, you're not exactly Infinity.
Oh, are you part of DC's products?
Oh.
Comics, you say?
But yeah, I mean, this figure just, he's saying, oh yeah, I was there when Elektra's father was killed. Basically got some trigger-happy cops to open fire. I'm trying to remember, was it always like an accidental shooting by the cops, or was it actually like the hostage takers that shot her father?
I thought it was the hostage taker.
That's what I thought. So maybe we're retconning?
Well,
What?
what's that?
True.
Actually, what's a Daredevil story?
True.
Like, how many times we've had major retcon?
And spoilers, kids, Kristen McDuffie lived through that train, though. Yeah.
Whatever. Shenanigans!
And I forget what part, but doesn't he say something about, he says something about, like a last thing with Kristen, because it's like, he's like, before I marry Elektra.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that, that's a ceremonial, that's an arranged marriage for, to take control of that hand. Hell.
It's giving era. It's giving Oliver.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So that's what's going to kill the romance and an arranged marriage.
I mean, they say nothing kills sex faster than marriage, so imagine arrangement.
Whoa.
It's what they said.
That's why Lilith will never get married. That's why Lilith has turned. That's why Lilith. That's why Lilith has turned down proposals.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I'm good.
Lilith believes in good sex. Sale.
You know how duck penises work, right?
Whack! Duck penises and knees.
I don't think they have any.
Whoa!
Does Russell like it long? Does Russell like it hard? Quacked up.
There's your promotion, Russell.
Suck it, Russell.
Gave up to me.
Dear Arby's.
Heck yeah!
I expect my Arby's sponsorship.
I'll try.
Or Grindr or Tinder.
Oh my god! Can you imagine if Justin got us Grindr? Oh my god! Oh, I forgot we did get a backup in this, that four-page Ann Nocenti story. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, really? You only give her 4 pages? Maybe.
It's an honor to see.
But see, I would have paid the $10 if they would have been like, oh, here's a backup by Ann, here's a backup by DG.
Exactly.
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
If they would have announced that, I would have been like, dear sir, can you put our names in that story? It would have been Daredevil saving some young couple named Phil and Lilith from something. Hey, I will never give up that cause. I mean, hell, Ray showed up in Moon Knight 200, okay?
When will it be our turn?
Exactly. All I'm asking is my name, something. Oh my god, do you see this ad? Carnage in Hell, Carnage number 6.
Oh, I did.
The King of Hell, that tracks.
Exactly.
Alright, so what did you think of 650 Lilith? Serviceable?
Serviceable. It's nothing exciting.
We'll get...
Just issues, I guess.
Yeah, issue 2.
But, I mean, I'm still just annoyed that we renumbered. That's all.
I know.
That's my only annoyance.
Oh, and speaking of renumbering and tearing someone's life down, yes, Iron Man number 1 is coming in December.
Well, that needs...
You know what?
I mean, no shade to the current Iron Man. Like I said, I think I've been out of Iron Man for 100
Yeah.
issues.
Well, like the internet was calling it out because they're modern comics, they're pretty much treating Tony Stark like Matt Murdock now, where it's like, each writer has to be like, well, here's how I tear his life down. Well, here's how I F him up,
Yeah, and honestly, doing that for decades at this point, I just want...
Give me something different,
And not teenage Iron Man.
And, because again, I mean, not to toot his horn, but it's like, look how Chichester did. He made him like a hero of the people. He didn't have to tear his life down. Even though he didn't fall from grace.
Be a hero of the people.
Oh, yeah.
Not really too much they can actually...
Well, I mean, that's the thing you could do with Batman or Iron Man. It's just like, having to deal with the fact that it's like, you'll
Listen, this is the only time that I will say this about any character. MCU Iron Man greater than...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Maybe they need to work on that. That's the only character that I would agree with that they should more align to.
I think while RDJ was in the movies, they tried to do that, and now it's like a weird thing where it's like, he's kind of like a weird blend of, they're trying to do the movie, the MCU Tony Stark, but it's like, but then guys are trying to or they're trying to make classic Tony Stark or putting their own spin on it, and it's just like, the hybrid is just weird.
Yeah, they need to go back to drawing.
Yeah.
It's too many cooks.
Yeah, and how many times has he lost?
I need a chef. I need a master chef.
And how many times has he lost his fortune and regained it? It's like...
Exactly. And no more alcohol. Just say that. No more drugs and alcohol for him. Sick of that too.
Exactly. I know, yeah, because, Christopher Cantwell, now he was addicted to morphine. I'm like, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Again, addictive personality.
Iron Man fans, it's such a shame.
I get you.
And the fact that he like basically revived them, you know, he saved the MCU after the Hulk, and this is the thing.
I know. But again, you know, back in the 90s, you know, Avengers, Iron Man, you know, they weren't top sellers.
Oh, I know. I'm an X-Men fan. I know, bitch. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I know what killed classic Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, yeah, we need a truly great Iron Man story. Again, I love the character, but yeah, we need something. Hopefully Jerry Dugan gives us something good.
I know he will. I trust you.
But
I'm excited for
and again, I guess over the years I just keep telling myself, well, it could be worse. Teen Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want Teen Iron Man. I want that stricken from
They kind of
future writers.
They kind of did after Heroes Reborn, because it's kind of like he came back and they kind of integrated every version of Tony Stark, and he's like, I have all their memories, but they're kind of getting fuzzy.
Absorbing man, okay?
Again, they did the same thing to him almost that they did to Steve Rogers. He's like, they integrated all his versions, and they're like, he's like, I remember it all, but it's getting kind of fuzzy. I'm not going to remember it soon. Yeah. Heroes Reborn, half those people came back and like, I don't remember a damn thing that happened.
And neither do you.
I wish.
Bro, I skipped a lot of that stuff. Like, this is just trash.
I was a year of that. Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting this actual arc off in our will.
Yeah.
I feel like, next couple.
Yeah, now that that's out of the way, yeah. We should be hopefully getting down to some the story moving a little quicker.
Yeah, I just want to see what he gets into next. I want to see something that we haven't seen from Daredevil either ever or in a really long time.
Yeah. And again, it's always entertaining, but it's like, how about we maybe after this storyline, maybe try to steer away from Hand and Ninjas for a while?
I mean, and we kind of did with the whole prison stuff.
Yeah, but then they always wander back, like Shadowland and...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, how long did we go before that stuff even came up? You know what I mean?
Well, Frank Miller.
Let's go back to basics.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Matt needs a personality.
Yeah. After this, let's
He needs to go on like a meditation retreat, do some ayahuasca in upstate New York, maybe.
I don't know, just stay away from the ninjas for a while. Again, you know, punch some regular supervillains in the face. Let's get some law, you know, let's...
You want to bring back Bullseye?
Oh, definitely. It's always great to see him getting punched in the face. No, and get some like courtroom drama again, and
I don't know this era of...
Yeah, but it's like, how long since we've actually done proper courtroom drama in this book?
Especially since it doesn't seem like they're going to be show. I doubt we're not.
Oh, you don't think they're going to do it in the TV show?
Well, it's Born Again.
Yeah, but they kind of did Born Again on the Netflix series, so it's like...
They're going to do it better.
I know, but I'm just wondering if it's going to be like an Infinity War where it's just like they use the name, but it's...
Oh, they better not. Because I did not like them. I didn't really like them.
I mean, it's all...
The one's good, but all the others...
Yeah, it was all right, but they really didn't...
They gave us Punisher.
Yeah.
Punisher was a superior story, but also not good.
It was all right, but they really didn't stick the landing...
They were too busy trying to build the Defenders.
Yeah, true. Hey, but
whole thing.
I know.
Netflix's Daredevil has,
Yeah.
has a double.
That's why I can't wait for good Daredevil. Yeah, because, you know, anytime you bring up anything about that Netflix show, yeah, but what about that hallway fight? Hey-oh.
I said it, and remember these hands are rated E for everyone?
On a CW budget.
Exactly. On a CW post-season 2 budget. So I told you everything you need to know.
And again, it's like, yeah, you know, they wanted to show how realistic it was and, you know, him getting his ass beat half the time. But it's like, no, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Daredevil to be dancing around these punks, you know?
Yeah, it's not self-flagellation.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, we got plenty to look for. I'm not reviewing.
Okay, that's fine.
Charlie already did.
Hey-oh.
Him and Miles did.
Exactly.
Because, it was their show.
What?
The devil, that was
Yes.
their show. You borrowed.
Stole it. All right. So anything else?
No. Oh, is that still on? You could always probably just put that on a plate.
Oh, I could. I'll have to.
Just for traction.
I'll have to dig it. I don't know if
People will be looking for a recap.
True. I don't even know. I know it wasn't full stream ahead. I'm trying to remember
No,
it.
it was actually the devil, Rob might have them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might even be on the Nuff Said feed. So yeah, I'll look. Yeah, because people are looking for Daredevil.
People will be.
All right, kids. Well, as you probably know, Lilith is going on vacation in September, and so is this show. So, but never fear.
Never fear. Little subs are here. year.
You're still gonna get a vast load of content because yes, in September instead of your double dose of The Devil You Know, you'll be getting our 2-part Wonder Man special in that 90s Wonder Man series with myself, Sector 281.
Sausage fest.
That's right.
Whoa, whoa.
Sector 2814's Will Allred.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
This is gonna be awesome.
And also joining us for the Wonder Man, again, Justin the Owl Osgood, he's going to be all over these feeds in September.
Well, that escalated quickly.
And of course, 90s Comics. Who do you think we summoned with this one?
Go ahead, throw it in.
That's right.
They managed to work around Ray-Ray's schedule and get him in on.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you got me for one night. That's it.
Hey-oh!
The big finish.
Yes, Ian.
So yes, it'll be a 4-part sausage fest for that 2-part Wonder Man special. So yes, we're going to split that whole series in half. Covered in 2...
There's the highs and the lows, and there's so many.
There's so many crossovers, man. Again, it's 90s. They had to like hurdle over a couple crossovers, and then he was appearing in the West Coast Avengers. So yes, kids, we will talk some 90s goodness in September. But then when we come back in October, going forward for a while at least, we're just going to be doing one Devil You Know for once a month. So starting in October, well, at least for the rest of the year, we're going to do a run of some Daredevils, because in October we'll cover Daredevil 352 through 354. November we'll cover 355 through 357. And then in December, Daredevil 358 through 360. So close. We can get there. Don't worry.
Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry.
I believe Black Widow might be in 369, Lil.
That's what I was thinking.
Redheaded 69, Lil.
Or it might be 68.
It might be both. I think she was in more than one.
It's always good to have a...
That's right. All right, kids. So yes. So send your thoughts on upcoming Daredevils. If you see him in She-Hulk, again, send your thoughts. Like doing plenty of shows. I can read it somewhere. And again,
You can just pop it on the...
that's true. I can just tack it onto an episode. Yeah. And again, The Devil You Know will return in October. So stay tuned and send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find The Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Daredevil fan group on Facebook. I believe we are over 1,000 members. So,
The fans without fear. Come on.
oh, nice. Although they all fear you. All right. That's true.
Fans are rated E for everyone.
Damn. So yeah. So find links to all of that and all the various social medias we do for all our Marvel and DC shows. And keep you updated on Salty and Petty. And again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Everything we do gets a video, even if it's interviews. Everything gets an video. So smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of the devilly goodness.
Smash it.
And of course, please support the Patreon. We aren't corrupt lawyers, so.
We're not kingpin.
Oh. All right. So.
Not yet.
No. Oh. All right. I was gonna say I'll take the money, not the titties. Help us.
Somebody tell Russell.
Help us support this show. I'll say that for Charlie. Help us support this show. Every little bit counts, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including, again, did you like these Daredevil issues? We talk to Mr. D.G. Chichester every month about one of his works.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And we will talk to him about this in September, so stay tuned. And again, if that's not enough, because Lilith Hellfire loves torture, superhero movie brackets, we will find the worst superhero movie of all time. The August episode is...
If I'm not satisfied, we may have to...
Okay, a couple of years. I was going to say, we ain't doing it next year.
Yeah, not next year. We got way too much.
Hey-oh. That's right. So yes, next, the August episode, go check it. By the time this hits the podcast, it should be up. Hail, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For, by that other...
What to kill for?
By that other Daredevil writer. It's Miller time.
And Miller beer is sucking
I'm waiting for Charlie. Well,
Never trust a guy that drinks Miller, and never trust a girl that drinks Miller. That's all I'll say.
oh my. Unless they're drinking it in Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics sidekicks merch.
My cups are too good for Miller.
Okay.
I said it.
So find that all at linktree, linktr.ee/CapesandLunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, if these kids need more life advice, where can they get a hold of you?
Oh, definitely. If you nerds need life advice via the interwebs, find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and of course, on TikTok, making all of the comments and none of the content. But you can still message me if you follow me at Lilith. Either do the 6 or do the 9. Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done. Very hard, very tempting. Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro. What are we doing? Daredevil pickup line? It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises. Actually, I need to do a new drop for them with Billy Club.
Don't pour it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for Billy Clubs and penis.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
44 episodes. We finally found our intro. Don't pour it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for Billy Clubs and penis.
You son of a bitch, y'all, man. I'll send you that drop immediately.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh.
I need that as a drop, please.
That's
a mouthful.
And remember, kids.
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write ninjas. Try to donkey punch me now, bitch.
What? All right, kids. So, yes, remember, no Devil You Know in September, but we'll get your 2-part Wonder Man special.
A wonderful special to hold you over.
That's right. With the boys. Will Allred, Justin the Owl Osgood, and the sausage, the High Priest of Sausage himself, Ray. So you'll get your regular Sausage Fest with Ray and Dave at the end of the month, and you'll get the 2-part Wonder Man special. So get an extra Ray in September, kid. How are you getting extra of all the boys? Hey-oh. And remember, don't tell Lil. Shh. Lil's like, I see nothing, I know nothing. Which is true. You'll hear this towards the end of August. She's already got that liquor cabinet stocked. That moving one. All right, kids, come back in October, because remember, it's better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't. Bye.